If I had to put a number on it, I'd say we're about a sixth of the way through the game because if you count all the side content and that stuff, there's still a lot we haven't done. I wish you could get Tally in the first wave. And I don't know how long we're going to do tonight, but we're going to go, I'd say, at least till 11. But probably not too much later. So, we'll be knocking out at least 2 hours of the game tonight. Perhaps more. Ah, my fish tank is bereft of fish. We must go flirt with Kelly. Actually, we're gonna stop by and double check our upgrades. You know, we've gotten all the ones we can. Then we're gonna flirt with Kelly. Then we're gonna do some quests. Ah, bummer. Alright. That's a waste at this moment. Avalanche. I mean, it's alright, but I don't really use it ever, so that should be like one of the last things we upgrade.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly.
I wish
I
you
met you, I knew I could close my
have
eyes,
a little
fall
more
back, and
control over
rebuild.
their musculature because, like, everything is fine for his generic build, except for the Stretch Armstrong arms. Like, that could be toned down a little bit.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
No,
better
not
go.
really.
Okay. Maybe
Well,
we'll talk later.
Trying to be my fish. Let's see where we are. Ooh, that's pretty. See, a lot of the planets are like really pretty. Nice art assets.
Probe launched.
Oh,
Probe launched.
platinum is really what I need most. So of course, the peak on that one's not great.
Probe launched.
But what are you gonna do?
Probe launched.
I have been reminded by this minigame, for
Probe
some
launched.
crazy reason, I must text the group for our Saturday
Launching probe.
stream to make sure everybody is in attendance. If we do not have full attendance, we will be
Launching
playing
probe.
Mass Effect Andromeda on Saturday. That'll be our new
Launching
go-to
probe.
for incomplete attendance on Saturday for a little while, I think.
Probe launched.
And I do need to test and see if the multiplayer is still accessible on that one. I think it is for some
Probe
reason.
launched.
Oh, there it is. I'm like, it's 75, so we're missing at least one. We need to grab up some resources. As
Probe away.
repetitive as this does get, it is necessary for what we need to do. Of course, when you do this part is a little more academic, so long as it's done before a certain point. Basically, you want everything you can possibly do done
Probe
before
launched.
you go pick up the Reaper IFF. If you've played before, you know what quest that is. If you haven't, it is called the Reaper IFF. So, be warned. If you don't pick up your resources while going from quest to quest, like here, we're gonna at least hit any of the planets that say that they're rich in this system. But you will need to do your upgrades before you get that Reaper IFF, and you're gonna need all of your loyalty missions handled before you get the IFF.
Probe launched.
So,
Launching probe. Probe away.
if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see the walkthroughs live on Thursday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern, on Twitch.
Probe launched.
Same name. Alright.
Probe away.
Feel free to stop by and argue with me about what the
Launching probe.
canon information implies about the rest.
Launching probe.
What a waste.
Probe away.
Pretty high.
Probe launched.
You don't want to waste too many probes per planet, because I'm not going back and forth if I can help it. Like I said, we're only doing convenient ones, or wow, really rich ones
Probe away.
at the moment. We can get the best information on which planets to go to get the most resources that we need. after the Shadowbroker DLC. Which, in the Legendary
Launching
Edition, it's
probe.
not DLC. It all comes with the game. But it was originally DLC.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away.
Alright. Nephros is already at moderate. I'm not even gonna waste my time at the moment. We'll come back if the Shadowbroker says it's rich in platinum. I have a feeling platinum's gonna be our troublesome resource this playthrough. There's always one.
Probe
There's always
away.
one you can't seem to keep track of or have enough of. Ah, see, now I can afford the emergency shielding.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away.
I want at least 4 for the next planet, because the next planet's gonna have our quest on
Probe
it.
launched.
So we need a probe to find the quest landing zone, which I think
Probe away.
is unfair to demand. Ooh, fantastic! Naps are excellent.
Probe away.
Alright, I'm only using one more probe on this place. Let's see if I can't get another platinum spike. Oh. No, just that. Fine.
Probe away.
Fine. I hope you are doing well, Ninja. Cerberus hotspot. That's not what you want.
Probe launched.
We hate Cerberus, right, Ninja? Oh, didn't mean to leave orbit. Just start this game. Alright. Apparently this is not one that I need to have a probe to find the landing zone. Oh well. Better safe than sorry.
Probe launched.
Ah, nice! I think I missed the last one. I think I missed the last one, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. That's how bored I am of that game, because I can't even be fussed for the new anniversary cake. That's sad.
Launching probe.
I can see that. I can see that. I mean, I do have it on there. I wouldn't even have to put a lot of effort in to go and pick up the new cake at the dock just to get the new cake. I mean, hell, even without ESO Plus, I still have all that stuff I hoarded. Well, I know that. Why are you telling me that? Why are we selecting squad? Oh, right, we're landing. I wasn't paying attention. I got distracted by ESO cake. Sorry about that. Alright, this is... I think we're securing the cargo. I want sniper. And... distance biotics. I'm not sure if you can hear this under, but if I disappear, I'm not coming back tonight. Alright. Finally can update my combat drone. Let's see. Attack drone. Electric shock targets health, armor, and biotic barriers. Rig to explode when destroyed. Pulsing energy that inflicts high damage on all nearby targets. Enemies. Huh. I'm gonna go with explosive. Oh no, that's alright. I was just bitching about getting distracted by cake. And it wasn't even real cake, it was ESO cake. So, you did not miss much. Alright, so we went with the explosive drone. Not really that into cryo, but I need 2 for hacking. So we'll spend a point. We're already doing rather well on our Paragon points, I must say. Our Paragon playthrough is looking good. I don't know how we got that sliver of Renegade, because we have not done any Renegade interrupts. And it's been hard for some of them, but we haven't done it. So, I don't know. There are a couple Renegade interrupts that are harder not to do than others. That's for sure. And why did that not work? Thank you very much for that shout out, Mortal, but I apparently have to fix... let's see. Nope. Nope. It must have turned them off again. I don't know why it does that, really. It makes no sense. Alright, I'm gonna save the points for concussive shot. Oh, I haven't done any of hers? Come on. On the higher difficulties, I recommend going with the increased, the Primal Adept, because it increases the number of times she can use her powers. I like it on all difficulties for that reason, but I might skip pull entirely to go to more Bammo. Alright, but yeah, it's... Why is it... their guns are fine. That's good. Yeah, I mean, I know some of the renegades just naturally comes with conversations, but even when you don't do any renegade conversation options, we haven't even like checked through. This guy is literally a Boy Scout.
My favorite thing.
Alright. That is fixed though, so. Oh yeah, no, I hate this mission. I always
Attacking target.
stay in cover, idiot. Where'd that other giant robot go? Damn it, he's out of view.
Hold your fire, Shepard!
Oh shit, I thought I got a gun! Fire.
Fire in the hole!
Concussive shot ready. I'll take the shot.
I'm on him.
Attacking target.
No problem.
Very bad.
Felt that one.
Yeah.
Oh, they've got a lighthouse house in the show now? It's like they're trying to get you back specifically. By having odd and different houses. Alright, let me try this now. I'm gonna try Mortals. Aha! See, I fixed it. I'm not ending nothing. There's loot over here. You relax. Don't tell me what to do. Ten out of 20 is not the worst I've done on this mission. Hell, when I do Insanity, I don't even do this mission. The payout is not enough. Even when I get, like, I think the best I ever did on Insanity was 7 crates. And frankly, even if I got all 20 crates, it wouldn't be worth the annoyance on Insanity. That's how annoying this quest is on Insanity. I would like to leave. Very much, I would like to leave. Alright. Do it again. Excellent. Alright, it has been fixed officially. I knew it was being weird last week, but I wasn't sure. Alright. Cerberus funding, credits found, credits earned 5,000. Yeah, see, that's with 10 crates, that's all you get. Like, that's not worth my time. And there's better things too, like if you save it toward the end and it's not insanity, like if you have Tally and Garrus go with you and your character has a really good sniper rifle, you can, I think the best I've done on that mission is like 18 crates. I've never gotten all of them, but I've gotten close. Nice work on Dartar. We knew Eclipse was hiding valuable cargo. We couldn't land without fear of their mercs destroying the crates. Well, that is exactly what they did. Damn glad to have you with us. Untitled. From Error Invalid Sender Name? Ah, this guy. See, they really should have done something with this, and I wish they had. Yeah, well, I don't know, the last one I got for the ESO cakes was like bright red and weird looking too, so I'm not surprised. But this one is from Error Invalid Sender Name. Is, hey Shepard, heard I have you to thank for getting out of purgatory. Sent a ship to round me up, but they didn't weapons check good enough. I'm gonna carve your name instead of mine into my next victim as a thanks. Got anyone you need dead? Ha ha. You did take a shot at me though on my way out, so I have to kill you. You know how it goes. Dad taught me that you let anybody hurt you, they get ideas. So you make sure to send a message. Not like I'm sending now though. See you around. The people who live here are coming back and it's showtime. Look around for your name. I'll make sure you find it before I find you. Billy. And like I really think that would have been a really fun side quest, hunting the serial killer in like maybe the third game, but whatever. I understand you're really busy in that game. Oh, I forget what that planet was called, but that planet was really cool looking. I liked it. That's awesome. So you pour your base down on the first planet and build on the second one. Mortal is playing No Man's Sky. And he is, I would say, doing quite well. He's got a nice little spaceship, an interesting base, some decorative items.
Commander.
Yeah.
That's it for now.
See
I
you,
don't need to
Commander.
see that one. Alright, so we did that side. There's nothing in the other system across from us. So I'm thinking we'll go back. We got our convict, and we got... Who's left? I know we've got the warlord. Oh no, that's it. That's the only dossier out of this group. Alright. So let's go get Grunt. Our tank baby. No, stop doing that. I'm trying to save. said, the only reason I grabbed them in the order I grabbed them in for the first group is because you can't get the upgrades without Moradin, and I'm so used to playing on hard mode and insanity mode that that kind of thing is important. But it really does not matter what order you pick people up in. And most of them have at least a little bit of unique dialogue for every situation. So, like, if you grab Grunt and Jack first, they've got some really funny dialogue that they do on Omega.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe.
But yeah, it's kind of streamlined, I'd say, before Horizon as well.
Launching
There's
probe.
only a couple of side quests available to you, and you kind of have to collect up these 4 and then go do Horizon.
Launching probe.
Oh, that's a nice descriptor. Corliss. A garbage scow with a climate was how one Citadel Council member described Corliss at the turn of the century. And ever since then, the Corliss Tourist Bureau has been attempting to rebrand their planet. It hasn't worked, though. They have tried calling it the recycling center of the galaxy. Corruption scandals and a staggering murder rate ensure Corliss' image is permanently stained. Corliss' biggest business is the recycling of decommissioned or junked spacecraft into their component parts. While the invention of Omnigel has made this process significantly cleaner, it is still a dirty business that chokes Corliss' sky with smog and fills its ports with megatons of scrap. A shady hospitality industry and a scavenger underclass round out the spectacle of urban decay. Travel advisory. These I love. Corliss ranks second in murder per capita in the Terminus systems and first in off-worlder murder. Civilian traffic is encouraged to employ security professionals when visiting. Alright, I think, if I remember correctly, this one's going to have a couple of close quarter issues with Krogan. So I think I'm going to take Garrison Zaid. I'm not sure if I want his disruptor ammo or the inferno grenade, so I'm not putting points in either until I know, because you don't have enough to max out all 4 bars. You will be like 1 short, I think. Like, I don't know. I think you can max out 3 bars and then maybe put 1 or 2 points in the 4th one. I'm not sure. But I remember you can't get them all.
The dossier doesn't say if Okeer is on this planet by choice. Assume hostiles.
There is only one measure of success. Kill or be killed. Perfection is your goal.
Loudspeakers. Someone likes the sound of their voice.
Stay focused. We're looking for a Krogan warlord.
We are looking for a Krogan warlord. It's not what we're gonna get, but we hardly ever get what we want in this game. Isn't that true? That's evidenced by the fact that we can at no point
Being hired is merely the beginning. You must
turn on
earn your place in the
servers.
mighty army we are building.
I mean, you might be able to count the very end, but that's barely.
Heads up. Lookout post ahead, and they know we're here. Hostiles down. Anyone else want some? Sit down!
Here's our friend. I accidentally made a couple of new saves the other day when I meant to overwrite saves, so I ended up with quite a row of them.
Shit! Won't stop bleeding. I'm gonna... You son of a bitch.
Doesn't look that bad, actually.
He doesn't need to know that.
I knew it wasn't berserkers. Not at range. You're mercs or Alliance. I'm not telling you anything.
I've got a nice application of Metagel ready to go. But if you'd rather I just keep walking.
Son of a bitch. I don't know anything. I just shoot the overflow from the labs. The old Krogan up there, he's really been cleaning house lately. Jador hired him to make her an army, but the Krogan he creates are insane. So we use them for live ammo training. It's all crap. I don't get paid enough to goddamn bleed out.
Outpost 4, Jador wants us to move. We need coordinates on that Krogan back.
I want your friends gone. Understand?
Patrol, the last group dispersed. Lost sight 5 minutes ago.
Dispersed? Jador will be pissed. She wanted a show.
You asked for a report, you got it. Dispersed.
Understood. Returning to the labs.
There, you see? I'm helping.
If you start limping now, you might find a shady spot before you bleed out.
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
He just about pissed himself.
Some people need a heavy hand. Come on, our warlord is somewhere in Jador's lab.
Training is part of your contract. Failure to perform means liquidation, legal and otherwise.
I need cover! This should punch through their armor.
Firing a high-impact shot. One less to worry about. Firing a high-impact shot.
Alright, let's see. We've got them. This one's probably... I think I save it for last because it's one of the easier ones. I mean, regardless of the difficulty, out of the first 3 pickup missions, I think it is hard. Oh no! The engineer is the hardest class to play.
This'll put him down!
Yeah. Just because it is not... I mean, on top of the lack of weaponry and protection, it is not really intuitive.
Krogans are your example and your warning. As ferocious as they are, failures are expendable. Yes, in the compound. All bonuses
Who's next?
All right.
You are different. New. You don't smell like this world. 7 night cycles, and I have felt only the need to kill. But you... Something makes me speak.
Night cycles. 7 days.
They must breed them full size, ready to kill.
Huh.
Not much improvement over regular mercs if they need training.
Bred to kill. No. I kill because my blood and bone tell me to. But it's not why I was flushed from Glass Mother. Survival is what I hear in my head. Against the enemy that threatens all my kind. But I failed, even before waking. That is what the voice in the water said. That is why I wait here.
Can you show me the laboratory? I need to speak with Okeer.
The Glass Mother. She is up, past the broken parts, behind many of you fleshy things. I will show you.
Yeah, Krogans are strong. We get it.
See, if, you know,
You
Zaid
fleshy
didn't have such a
things are
terrible
slow when
personality, I
big
really
things
like
are
his
in your
one-liners.
You could have run or tried to fight your way back to the labs. Why stay here?
I am waiting. The voice told me, if they come, I fight. But I will not run, and I will not follow. I am not perfect, but I have purpose. I must wait until called, released.
Not a lot of room to maneuver. Stay sharp.
You're loose! Run for your damn life! They're all free!
Heading to cover.
Down you go. Anyone else want some? Can't hide from me.
Understood. I'll get there.
Try a real man's weapon. Incoming Krogan!
There will be more.
Authorize that Krogan release. Okeer?
On my way. You got it.
I'm on it.
Ready to die? Incoming!
Enemy charging! Get ready for close combat!
Ooh. Damn. That hurt.
Krogan charging!
Enemy charging! Affirmative.
Here we go. This'll put him down!
Incoming. I'll take the shot.
On it.
Krogan incoming! Enemy charging!
I wish I could just upgrade the ammo capacity on this gun. I really like this gun. I always miss the upgrade capabilities. From the first one. I like where it settled in the middle on the third one, but
This should slow him down.
Enemy
Watch
charging!
Krogan! My play.
Lock and load.
Krogan incoming.
that was fantastic. The one I seem to always be short on. No, you cannot do that on Insanity. On Insanity, you have to stay in cover, not be an engineer, and fall back continually. Move forward to draw out the next Krogan, sure, but stay in cover and keep falling back. And do not let them charge you. If they charge you on Insanity, it's probably over. But we just got an entire Insanity playthrough under our belt. And this is our fun playthrough for walkthrough, which is why we're not on Insanity. But Ninja is right. As it is a walkthrough, we should try to mention the tactics you should use on an Insanity run.
Where's Jador and her personal guard?
Or not even just Insanity. I forget which one's first.
This might be useful.
Veteran, hardcore, or something. I'm not sure. But the two top tier difficulty levels are no joke.
Hostiles!
trying to be twinsies with Garrus. That's why I keep getting shot in the face with rockets. We're trying to be twinsies.
Jador does not pay for failure. I want
Heading to cover.
Taking position.
Going to ground.
The other thing too is your NPC companions will stay in cover until you clear the zone.
One.
Berserkers are going down, but the outsider commandos are still incoming. Repeat, still incoming.
Taking cover.
That was pretty.
Scratch one.
I need everyone out of the labs to fight this. Every floor, every outpost, move!
Demand that they be killed. What is so hard to understand?
Hell yeah.
Understood.
Teammate Jador is holding the mechs. She'll lose all her toys if we don't get back up.
The other thing too is this mission is pretty straightforward in all aspects. It's one of the easier ones combat-wise. It's real easy to find the loot.
Concentrate fire on my position. Concentrate on...
eye impact shot. I'm going.
Here we go.
I just have to use the stairs. Come on. Tell me this armor can't handle that little drop. I remember you mentioning that, and I think that's awesome because then I can check out
Firing eye
the
impact
tutorial
shot.
and have to play it.
I'm on it. I'm going to ground. Affirmative.
Oh, I was saying I could check out the story without actually having to play it, because you're going to do a narrative stream, so I don't have to be bothered with it. I can just watch your stream.
Shepard, don't shoot. You know me.
I do know you, and you're in a lot of trouble. I keep finding you in places you really shouldn't be.
I shut down the security cams as soon as I saw it was you. Never thought I'd say it, but I'm glad it's you shooting up the place. Sorry, Rana Thanoptis. You let me go when you destroyed Saren's lab on Vermeer. Had to outrun a nuke in a utility pod, but it's still a second chance.
I assume you have a good reason for being at this lab.
Don't worry, I'm not wasting the chance you gave me. My work here, strictly beneficial. Not for the mercs. Jador's on a standard power trip. But Okeer is trying to do something good, even if his methods are a little extreme. Everyone deserves a second chance, right? And sometimes giving one pays off. I take care of my debts.
Try harder to stay out of trouble.
Finding you in a place like this makes me think letting you go was a mistake. You don't want that.
We agree on that. Don't worry. I plan on staying as far away from anything to do with you as possible. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna run like hell before you blow the place or something. I know how you work.
That's gonna bite you in the ass someday.
You're not wrong, Zaid. You're not wrong. That will bite me in the ass someday, but this is a Paragon playthrough, and technically we don't know that. So. Oh, damn it. I missed it. It's like, seriously, you miss one and then they don't come up forever. She does. She does. She goes crazy and lowers your war assets in 3. And if I was doing, you know, have the most war assets regardless of Paragon, Renegade, that would be one of the ones where I go out of character and kill her. Because I know what's going to happen in the 3rd one. So basically, if you're more interested in having max war assets in the 3rd game, then you should kill her here. But if you're more interested in the Paragon or Renegade Max, then you gotta let her go.
It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will
For
not
the
wait
Paragon.
while you play with these idiotic mercs.
I think the Renegade, you kill her in the other one. The first one. Right? If you're going all Renegade, Mass Effect 1, don't you kill her if you're Renegade in 1?
I take it you're Okeer? You don't seem particularly caged, or grateful that I'm here.
You may claim to be here to help, but the formerly deceased Shepard is not a sign of gentle change. Surprised? All Krogan should know you. I'm sure Rana has already revisited your actions on Vermeer.
I didn't have a lot of room for finesse. If there'd been any other solution, I'd have considered it.
But I approve. Saren's pale horde were not true Krogan. Numbers alone are nothing. The mistake of an outsider, one that these mercenaries have also made. I gave their leader my rejects for her army, but she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
We're here about collectors, not your problems.
I see. Yes, collector attacks have increased. A human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere. I acquired the knowledge to create one pure soldier. With that, I will inflict upon the Genophage the greatest insult an enemy can suffer. To be ignored.
Your methods are extreme, but you know how to deconstruct a threat. Will you help us?
Perhaps I can strike a deal to secure passage. But my prototype is not negotiable. It is the key to my legacy.
Attention, I have traced the Krogan release. Okeer, of course.
You thought somebody other than the person that was capable of releasing Krogan had released Krogan? What?
She's that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the collectors? Stop her. She'll try to access contaminants in the storage bay.
You could just start over, like she plans to. What's the big deal?
This tank is pure. It involved as much trial as data. Starting over will not duplicate it. It must survive. Jador will be with the rejected tanks. Kill her. I will stay and do what must be done.
Oh no, it will definitely be delicious.
This should come in handy.
The picture alone. Well, yeah. I mean, I noticed you have a... You have
They've
slightly
seen us.
different areas of expertise as well, which is always a bonus.
Here we go.
Turn them loose. They can butcher each other.
We must be stronger. Destroy all.
Okeer died with his pets.
Yeah, hurricane on any.
Liquidate everything. Everyone.
I mean, at least on normal, I don't like reaching.
This is only the beginning. You can't stop me. Okeer isn't the only one with choices, man. Turn them loose. They can butcher each other.
take the shot.
Here we go.
You got it.
On my way.
Get ready for close combat. Get ready for close combat.
Break them, kill them, I'll create more!
Get down!
Go ahead, destroy. I will rebuild!
See the faster.
Alarms in the lab? What's that Krogan doing up there?
Shepard, the lab alarms coincided with the system's failure. The remaining lab systems are unprotected, and I have gained limited access. According to lab scanners, the room is flooded with toxins and Okira's personal life signs are failing rapidly. I recommend haste.
It does not matter how fast you get back there, so grab your sinks if you want them. But I always do a quick sweep. I mean, I know there's nothing down here really, but I always do a quick sweep of every area before I leave. So that later I'm not like,
Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress. Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress.
yeah, no, you definitely should use recharge rate armors. I believe I have the headshot damage visor on. Usually I go with a recharge rate. Oh, remember if it's the chest piece. I haven't picked up any new armor yet though. But generally with the engineer I use the pistol a lot and the combat drone.
Why would someone so
Right
fanatical
now,
sacrifice himself for one Krogan?
my recharge is
A
3
bullet
seconds
in the
on the
brain
combat
would save
drone.
us a lot of headaches.
A pure Krogan could pack a hell of a punch. We can always use another heavy hitter.
If he'll help. I doubt anyone's asked for his opinion.
Normandy, Okira's a no-go, but we have a package that needs retrieval. And he's a big one.
Alright. Okay, so we leveled up. That's good. Krogan, sniper rifle. Excellent. 38,000 credits is good. Some platinum is even better. Thank you very much. I'm very proud of my tank baby. We will be bringing him into the world shortly.
Study makes sense, but I have concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
There's no way he's getting out unless one of us lets him out.
Or unless Okira installed some sort of failsafe. Or a malfunction causes the tank to shut down.
I'm not saying we take a crowbar to it right now, but I'm not giving up a potential resource.
It's your decision, Commander. Just be careful.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with them.
All right. Let's check our upgrades. Very nice. Even better. So I need more damage protection and more tech damage. do I need for that heavy bone leaf? I need more skin leaves, right? Yep. Damn right. It's because Garrus knows, you know? He is our bro. It's...
The Elusive Man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Yeah, well, if wishes were kittens.
Is it true we have a pod containing a baby Krogan down in the cargo hold?
Not a baby. He's a full-grown super soldier, ready for combat.
Please be careful if you decide to...
Not only that,
him.
Garrus has your
His
back to
personality
the
is
point where
completely
he
unknown. Anyway,
joins an
how may I help you,
anti-alien
Commander?
terrorist organization just to continue to have your back.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged.
I mean, Tali
Under
joins
your
you, but she
leadership,
does
we
question
can't
you a
fail.
little bit. Garrus doesn't even really question it. He just
Don't
gives you
worry.
a little bit of shit
We'll
about
defeat the
it, you know?
Galactus.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Your trust is well
Alright, we're
placed,
gonna wake
Kelly.
up the tank,
I
baby.
knew it would be.
Then
Thank
we're
you,
gonna
Shep.
talk to everybody on
Anything
the
else
ship.
you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Alright. Engineering. Miranda and Jacob are... I mean, Miranda is a vast improvement over Ashley. But Jacob's just another Caden, really, when we get down to it. And it's like, ugh.
The subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
Yeah, anyone's a massive... This is true. This is true. And while, like, I don't like Miranda at the beginning of the game, you're not really supposed to, you know? That's her whole character development thing, is she's an unmitigated bitch in the beginning, and then, you know, later in the game she still is, but you like her anyway. Yeah.
Stand by. I'm gonna open the tank and let him out.
Cerberus protocol is very clear regarding untested alien technology.
He's either a powerful addition to the crew or a time bomb. I'd rather deal with it now.
Very well, Shepard. The controls are online. The switch and consequences are
It
yours.
really annoys me that my female shepherd can't wear this outfit, because I fucking love this outfit that he's got on. Female shepherd's version of that outfit is brown overalls.
Human. Male. Before you die, I need a name.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I don't take threats lightly. I suggest you relax.
Not your name. Mine. I'm trained. I know things. But the tank... Okay,
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
implant
she
connection.
does
His
take
words
that a
are
little
hollow.
personal.
Warlord, legacy, Grunt. Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning. It'll do. I am Grunt. If you are worthy of your command, prove your strength and try to destroy me.
You wouldn't prefer Okeer? Or Legacy?
It's short. matches the training in my
But,
blood.
yeah, she even
The
has
other words
character
are big
development in the
things I
third
don't
game, and
feel.
she's barely in it.
Maybe they fit your mouth better. I feel nothing for Okir's clan or his enemies. I'll do what I'm bred to do. Fight and determine the strongest. But his imprint has failed. Without a reason that's mine, one fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
I have a good ship and a strong crew. A strong clan. You'd make it stronger.
If you're weak and choose weak enemies, I'll have to kill you.
Our enemies are worthy. No doubt about that.
That's
I mean,
acceptable.
hell, our middle name
I'll fight for
practically is
you.
property damage.
I'm glad you
She
saw
is correct.
reason.
Offer one hand, but arm the other. Wise shepherd. If I find a clan, if I find what I want, I will be honored to eventually pit them against you.
Alright.
Shepherd.
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Might have something I could put together. Don't know how useful it will be.
Damn.
So I should keep this crap around? Don't let it pile up. I live down here.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
That's all for now.
Shepherd.
I hear that Rupert is actually cooking some good meals lately.
Yeah, right. That scunner couldn't serve a good haggis if his life depended on it.
But all haggis tastes like ass anyway.
Aye, but in the right hands, it could taste like mighty fine ass. What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Nipples.
Hey,
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
He's a Khajiit and he's sad and diseased. Aww. Does that one have snipples? Is that why it's his name?
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
You must have met some good people, too.
Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
The imagery I get when she talks about her exploits, fantastic. I thought so, but I didn't want to make assumptions. I thought maybe a necromancer.
A space station. You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
You were a pirate too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
I'm surprised you even mentioned vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am.
Oh, yeah?
You know why? Instinct.
That's
It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change.
And it does.
Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about.
That ages
so
us.
Fuck you.
No,
and
right?
thanks for asking.
Like, a lot. And technically, it's even a little before us, so... Oh, a warden. Okay. I can see that. Khajiit warden. That's still her. I'm not bothering with the DLC people. They always say the same thing. And we talked to them before. They don't have anything new. Alright. I don't get access to that room until I get some more. See, that's one thing that annoys me. It's like, I get that there's nobody there. Fine. But like...
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Like, I should be able to go in there. I mean, they're supposed to be doing their level best to convince me this is my ship, right?
How may I help you, Commander?
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
I haven't had a meal that good in a long time.
I didn't think Rupert had it in him.
Here's our best bro.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
He's all about the calibrations, especially until you deal with Stonis.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Oh, nice. I remember hanging out with DJ.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Alright, so we've got her done.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
That's this deck. Yeah, well, obviously.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Yeah, I'll get around to talking to him. Maybe, eventually. I don't know.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Some other time. About to test new bioweapon. Not on us, of course. Didn't think I had to specify, but Joker got nervous. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
So I'm certain that almost all of his dialogue is just him messing with you because you're bothering him while he's working. After we talk to Joker and Kelly one more time, we'll go talk to Tim.
You collect stray cats as a kid? Because we really needed a Mega Krogan, so thanks for dragging him home.
Ah, Joker.
I assume everything is going well up here?
This thing wants to fire me over a joke. Okay, I said I'd flash the AI core, but I was kidding. And we'd only lose a few systems. Nosy ones.
To clarify, human resources adjustments are not actually under my authority.
Then why? Why are you always picking on me?
My replies were intended to provoke, though not to cause distress. Your reactions are atypical of most humans. You are interesting.
Aww, Edie's got a crush. Well, yeah, I mean, that's Shepard's job, right? Is to, like, walk around the ship and distract everybody from their job. Like he's doing right now.
Edie, were you intentionally egging him on? What part of your programming covers that?
Nothing in the restrictions imposed upon me forbids active observation techniques. Mr. Moreau's performance actually improved under duress.
I never figured the coming overlords would be so annoying. I'm done.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
It's like, I know I hired you to do this one really technical and complicated job, but I would like you to take this time to
The elusive man wishes to speak to
teach
you
me
in the
about your
debriefing room,
species.
Commander.
Because I don't want to read the codex.
I don't know what to feel about Grunt. My psych reports refer Oak here. We have no guarantees that Grunt is mentally stable. I get the feeling he just doesn't care about anything, including who lives or dies.
Don't worry, Kelly. I wouldn't let him touch you.
If there's any touching being done, you'd better be involved. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the elusive man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your
you're also the
leadership, we can't
definition
fail.
of in everybody's business too. You're not just a distraction. You're also definitely in
Don't
every
worry.
random stranger
We'll
you
defeat
walk
the
past
Collectors.
business.
I trust you
I
implicitly.
love that too.
The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
I might do more than catch you, Kelly.
Now that's an enticing thought. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
I wish you could go get Tally in the first group. Oh, here we go from Tim. Shepard, I see you awakened Okir's Krogan. A dangerous decision, but you've got free reign on this operation. If you're certain he'll be a useful member of your team, you've got my support. I don't really care. Obviously. Or I might have asked you first, but I obviously don't care. We need every weapon we can get in this battle. If this grunt proves unreliable and has to be put down, don't lose the body. He's based at least partially on collector technology and could offer useful genetic data. This is why I don't like you, Tim. But again, you are in charge. You keep saying that. You don't act like it. Alright, let's talk to Tim and get it over with. Let's do this.
Shepard, I think we have them. Horizon, one of our colonies in the Terminus systems, just went silent. If it isn't under attack, it soon will be. Has Mordin delivered the countermeasure for the Seeker swarms?
Not yet.
Let's hope he works well under pressure. There's something else you should know. One of your former crew, Ashley Williams, she's stationed on Horizon.
Send the coordinates. We'll head straight there.
This is the most warning we've ever had, Shepard. Good luck.
Joker, set a course for Horizon. I've got to go see the professor.
Aye, Commander.
Aww. Like a maintenance trim, or work got tired of you looking beardy and wanted you to shave it all off?
Tell me you have something.
Yes.
Both. Ah.
Lilith, we've got a problem.
Still can't calibrate the targeting matrix?
Those defense towers are useless if we don't figure it out.
Sorry, Chief. Getting our comm systems back online takes priority.
Yeah. Okay. Surprised people haven't tried to blame that one on me, too.
People out here don't trust the Alliance. It's nothing personal. What is that?
Get everyone to the safe house. I'll cover you. Run!
You know, it does. You're right. I think it didn't seem as forced. You're right. I don't know. I like her voice actor better too. So like that's different, and I think the scene with Shepard is better too.
Assuming control.
I know I prefer
Prepare these
female
humans
Shepard
for
voice
ascension.
actor. over the male Shepard voice actor. They're both really good. It's just I like her snark better. Her snark hits the right note. You know what I mean? Let's see. These guys. Let's take Grunt. Garrus. Take Team Dinosaur. I prefer Krogan Warlord. On the higher difficulties, though, the higher health regeneration of the other one is very, very helpful.
Groundside. Mort, you sure these armor upgrades will protect us from the Seeker swarms?
Certainty impossible, but in limited numbers should confuse detection make us invisible to swarms. In theory.
In theory? That sounds promising.
Experimental technology. Only test is contact with Seeker swarms. Look forward to seeing if you survive.
I love Mordin, I really do. You do not get him for long enough in the third game. It just, you don't. And it's not fair. I love his character. And quite frankly, I don't know why when, you know, you have him, he's gone, fine, I get it. Story does need to hit the notes it hits. I get it. But why can't I go and see his favorite nephew? The one he talks about in this game. Like, if I could just see his favorite nephew in the third game, that would be so
Impact
awesome.
shot! Take it!
For this one, up until you get to the boss fight zone, just make sure you keep to cover, and especially on Insanity, just take your time, go through it slow, because trying to speed through here when you're on Insanity will not work. You can brute force your way through on all the lower settings, though. Damn it. Agreed. And I think, if not the second game, like maybe, because you've got a pretty full crew complement in the second game, and you get a nice addition. You know, you've got the Turian, the Quarian, and the Krogan in the first game.
The
and then you
Collectors are
add
disrupting
in
communications.
the Salarian.
We're on our own
Oh,
now.
and the Asari. You have the Asari in the first game. In the second game, you sort of switch out the Asari for the Salarian. Okay. But in the third game, you're down, especially for ground crew members, like 3 squad members.
Hostiles up at... Oh, concussive shot, ready.
And yeah, the R comes back, but at no point is Moradin a squad member again.
Affirmative.
So, you can definitely make the argument that you should be able to get maybe a Batarian squad member.
I'll put them down! Worthless.
There we go.
Those things look like the husks the Geth used on Eden Prime.
I thought the Geth got that technology from Sovereign.
Then your elusive man was right. Collectors must work for the Reapers.
Well, there's a couple of times that you can lose Tally. I do think that if you lose Tally in the second game, you should definitely be able to get Rieger in the third game. But yeah, when you run into them in the third game, it'd be nice if there was some kind of option to get Rieger. Hell, I think you should be able to snatch them both up. They're small, they don't take up much room.
This looks interesting.
Ah, there's that skin weave we need. Now we'll be able to get the skin weave and unlock the bone weave. Those are very important in the higher level difficulties because they up your defense a lot.
Sort of looks human. This one of the colonists?
No. The Geth impaled their victims on giant spikes to turn them into husks.
That the sun
But we haven't seen any. The Collectors must have already had the husks. They want the colonists alive.
I mean, I don't know what it is, but that voice actor, man, has got a lot of skill. Because you figure what? Rieger's got half a dozen lines and tons of fans. So
The Collectors must be experimenting on the colonists. What are they up to?
Maybe it's better not to know the details.
Guess we'll find out when we stop them.
The Collectors aren't getting away with more victims. Let's move out.
Right?
Yeah. Your people... gone.
All these empty buildings. It's unsettling.
Ahead!
I'm on.
Found a target.
one!
But yeah, since he doesn't, you know, die in the second game.
Firing a high impact shot!
Obviously. I think that you should be able to get him in the third game if something happens to Tali during suicide mission. And I always clear out the enemies before I check for loot, because if you get shot doing a bypass, you don't get a second chance. No, not only, and it's, you find out in like an email. It's so, I don't know. It's a little heart-wrenching, actually.
Looks like some type of stasis field. Leaves victims helpless, but fully aware.
They've been like this a long time.
I mean, granted, it's all very heroic, the story they tell, but it's not good enough.
I am assuming direct control. This hurts you. Got it. It is fragile.
That one hit!
Wait! They're all mine.
Understood. Scratch one!
On the ground, now! are Harbinger. I will direct this personally. We are Harbinger.
And Statham.
My attacks will tear you apart. Your form is fragile. You cannot resist.
Those two are just terrible sometimes. I mean, if you kit out Garrus in all the best gear through all 3 games and don't mind some of the AI nonsense, you can, with squad commands, have him carry the brunt of many of the encounters. As long as you have enough meta jump. Alright, let's see, what time is it? Alright, it is just now hitting toward 11. So we are gonna see if we can't do this boss fight. But, I am getting sleepy. So, we'll give it a few tries. But, like I said, I'm sleepy. So if I'm finding it that I can't focus enough to get through the boss fight, we'll save it for next time. But I think we can do it.
Company, get out here, now.
You're human. What are you doing out here? You lead them right here.
You had to hear them try to get in. Seems like it's hard to hide from the collectors.
Those things are collectors? You mean, they're real? I thought they were just made up, you know, propaganda to keep us in Alliance space. No, they got Lilith. I saw her go down. Sten, too. They got damn near everybody.
What's your name? What do you do here?
Name's Delan. Mechanic. I came down to check on the main grid after we lost our comm signals. And I heard screaming. I looked outside and there was swarms of bugs. Everyone they touched just froze. I sealed the doors. Damn it, it's the Alliance's fault. They stationed that Chief Williams here and built those defense towers. It made us a target.
If you have defenses, we can use them against the Collector ship.
You'd need to calibrate the targeting system first. It's never worked right.
One of us should be able to figure it out. We just need the location.
Head for the main transmitter on the other side of the colony. Pretty hard to miss. The targeting controls are at the base.
It's probably just better if you stay out of the way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'll let you out, but I'm locking the door behind you. I'm not taking any chances. Good luck. I think you're gonna need it.
the loadout I've got is pretty good. Three more characters. You're making pretty decent time going through your ESO characters for someone who hasn't played in a while. How long is it going on? I'll decide tomorrow if I want to log in and get the cake. Do I have to do it tonight? I don't want to do it tonight. Oh yeah, I've got plenty of times to forget and then remember and then forget again and then remember. Now I'll try to... Maybe I'll do it tomorrow and check. Because I might have all the cakes. If I have all the cakes, I should log in and get the cake. If I don't, at least I'll know.
Assuming control. Assuming control. Cannot resist. I'll put them. My attacks will tear you apart. Our power is unmatched. This hurts you. I'll put them down. One more.
Those things on harder difficulties are just... Because they can stun life. Alright, starting to do that. That. Once they get out, jump out of cover and start wandering around, you pretty much know that the zone you're in, as long as you don't move too far into the area, is safe. Oh yeah, I know. Scions on Insanity are a real pain. Let's see what I got gun-wise. You really, really want a sniper rifle between you and a Scion on Insanity. Look at that right now. On an Insanity run, you really want to have a sniper rifle. There we go.
How come we don't see more frozen people around?
Probably loaded onto the collector ship by now. We should hurry.
I know it looks like I'm just taking my time, but this is important. You guys want weapon upgrades. then we're gonna have to lose a few colonists and pick up a few credits. No, I'm just kidding. You don't lose any colonists, or any more than you would for story purposes. There is no countdown in this section.
Too late! Now you're dead!
Understood.
Behind you.
Coming! Scratch one!
I'll put them down.
Spot. Face hang off to the side. They're weak spots. But
burn it. Worth. There's the transmitter.
just in case, for some reason, I want to go back that far. I can't think of a reason why I'd want to go back all the way to the broom closet guy, but
Normandy, do you copy?
Joker here. Signal's weak, Commander, but we got you.
okay. Nice. You mean the Jack of Blade from Fable, correct? Oh, you definitely want to save your heavy ammo for the boss. I'm gonna do the particle beam this time, but
EDI, can you get the colony's defense towers online?
Errors in the calibration software are easily
projector's
rectified,
not
but it
bad
will
either
take time to
for
bring the
this one.
towers to full power. I recommend a defensive posture. I will not be able to mask the increased generator output.
The collectors will try to stop it. Good.
We'll stop them. Easy enough.
Maybe not. Enemy reinforcements closing in. I suggest you ready weapons.
oh, Edie.
We are the harbinger.
Firing a high-impact shot!
Hostiles! I know you feel this.
middle.
Attack. My attacks will tear you apart. Should have run. Now you're fried. Need never fear pain.
Harder difficulties, you gotta move around a little more in order to not only stay in cover, but keep them from going around behind you.
Bypassing failsafes and attempting emergency power-up. Please hold a defense tower.
I'll put them down. There will be more. There's always more.
Definitely. Definitely want someone with overload on the team.
Sequential power-up initiated. Guardian anti-ship batteries at 40%.
More coming. Attention. Direct intervention is necessary. You cannot resist. On the ground, now! This hurts you. Yeah, right on your ass. I know you feel this.
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 60%. Seeking targeting protocols to Normandy systems. Continue to protect the tower.
There we go! There we go!
Get ready. Gotta be more soon.
Stop chasing us, Gareth. Cool. This sucker.
EDI, we need that system online. A new one.
Whatever it is, don't get too close. My attack was ineffective.
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 100%. I have control.
Nice.
Concussive shot ready. My attack was ineffective.
I don't mind playing a support character. I enjoy healing.
They're pulling out.
I mean, hell, I used to solo with a healer.
No! Don't let him get away!
There's nothing we can do. They're gone.
Half the colony's in there. They took Egan and Sam and Lilith. Do something!
I didn't want it to end this way. I did what I could.
It was a good fight, Shepard.
Shepard? Wait. I know that name. Sure, I remember you. You're some type of big Alliance hero.
Commander Shepard, Captain of the Normandy, the first human Spectre, savior of the Citadel. You're in the presence of a god, Delan, back from the dead.
All the good people we lost and you get left behind. Figures. Screw this. I'm done with you Alliance types.
I thought you were dead, Shepard. We all did.
It's been too long, Ash. How have you been?
That's it? You show up after 2 years and act like nothing's happened? We had something, Shepard. Something real. I loved you. I thought you were dead. I almost... How could you put me through that? Why didn't you try to contact me? Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
They both have a point. Right up until they cross the line.
I'm sorry, Ash. I was clinically dead. It took 2 years to bring me back. So much time has passed. You've moved on. I don't want to reopen old wounds.
I moved on. But here you are, pulling me back in. And now we've got reports about you and Cerberus.
Reports? You mean you already knew?
Alliance intel said Cerberus could be behind our missing colonies. We got a tip that this one could be the next to get hit. I went to Anderson, but he wouldn't talk. But there were rumors that you weren't dead. Worse, that you were working for the enemy.
Now see, there should be a Paragon option other than this one. Because this is not true. Cerberus is indeed the enemy, it's just there's nothing I can do about it at the moment.
Our colonies are disappearing. The Alliance turned its back on them. Cerberus is the only group willing to do something about it.
Bullshit. I know what Cerberus is like. They talk about putting humans first, but at what cost? I wanted to believe that you were alive. I just never expected anything like this.
You figure...
How could you just turn your back on all of us?
Mass
You
Effect
betrayed
1
the
actually
Alliance.
was practically
Anderson,
the poster child
you
for
betrayed
Cerberus.
me.
This is where they cross the line. In this conversation. And even that, because they're emotional, can be forgiven, you know? It's the bullshit they say later.
Ash,
The letter...
you know me. You know I'd
and
only do
stuff
this for
they
the
say
right
in
reason.
the third game in the beginning.
You saw it yourself.
That's the
The
stuff.
Collectors are targeting
that-
human colonies, and they're working with the Reapers.
I'd like to believe you, Shepard, but I don't trust Cerberus. And it worries me that you do. What did they do to you? What if they're behind it? What if they're the ones working with the Collectors?
Damn it, Williams. You're so focused on Cerberus that you're ignoring the real threat.
You're letting how you feel about their history get in the way of facts.
Or maybe you feel like you owe Cerberus because they saved you. Maybe it's you. Doesn't matter. I still know where my loyalties lie. I'm an Alliance soldier. It's in my blood. I'm reporting back to the Citadel. I'll let them decide if they believe your story.
Like the BS with Caden in the third game where he tries to gaslight you. That's where he crosses the line into unforgivable territory. This is all, I thought you were dead, but you're not dead, and it's real emotional. And, like you said, they have a point, you know, in the first half of the conversation. Then they go a little off the rails, but it's real emotional. So, you know, you could
I could use someone like you in my crew, Ash.
overlook at least that
It'll
part.
be just like old times.
No, it won't. I'm no fan of aliens, but Cerberus has a history of being extremist. I'll never work for a group like that. Goodbye, Shepard. Just try to be careful.
Joker, send the shuttle to pick us up.
No, yeah,
I've had enough of
definitely.
this colony.
She definitely has a point there. She definitely has a point about Cerberus being extremist and not trusting them. It goes off the rails a little bit when they're like, you know, you betrayed the Alliance, you betrayed me. Well, no, you died. These people brought you back. And right here would have been your first opportunity to get away from them had your old friend had your back and gone and to the Alliance for you. But no, fine, they're emotional. You know, it has been proven that both Kaidan and Ashley are very emotional for soldiers. That's not the stuff that's unforgivable. When it goes into gaslighting toxic behavior is when it's like, well, now you've gone completely off the rails and are the kind of person that regardless of what the relationship was in the past, you can't associate with. It's like, even at this point, they haven't completely gone off the rails yet. It's not until you get the letter, at least from Kaidan, because I don't remember what Ashley says specifically, but Kaidan's letter is very, I forget what it's called, when, it's like this, it's an emotional manipulation technique where you, basically convince somebody to wait for something that will never happen, or you try to, like, end a relationship with them and yet maintain it at the same time. And I forget what it's called, but it has a name. 60,000 credits is nice, though, and we did find some good upgrades while we were there. But yeah, Kaidan's Horizon freakout is a little less understandable than Ashley's, because even she doesn't go as quite off the rails as he does. He goes completely off the rails.
Shepard, good work on Horizon. Hopefully the Collectors will think twice before attacking another colony.
Excellent. Fantastic. Once I talk to everybody, we're going to be done too. But, like, your Paragon response, like you said, I'm sorry, in that situation, my response would not be, oh yeah, hey, how you doing? No, it would be like, oh, thank God, you're okay. I've been trying to contact you since I woke up.
It's not a victory. We interrupted the Collectors, but they still abducted half the colony.
That's better than an
Well,
entire colony, and more than
you
we've
do ask
accomplished
about
since
them.
the abductions began.
But you should be
The
able to
Collectors
try
will
to
be more
contact them.
careful
I'm
now,
sorry.
But
If
I
they
think
were
we can find another way to lure them in.
your love interest, like, maybe not if you managed, like, I don't know how I accidentally ended up dating her again, but if you manage to avoid that pitfall and you don't contact them, fine. But he did accidentally end up dating her, and I had no option at any point up until that point to try to find her. What? You don't know her email? Seriously? But Again, not my business.
We have to make sure they don't abduct anyone else.
I want the Collectors stopped for that very reason. That's why we're doing this, Shepard. I'm devoting all resources to finding a way through the Omega-4 relay. We have to hit them where they live. Your team will need to be strong, as will their resolve. There's no looking back. The same goes for you. Can I assume you've put your past
we've
relationships
discussed
behind you?
that and other ways that we would do things a little differently than Shepard does. Okay. I like the Necromancer class. I really do. And I haven't seen the Arcanist yet. At least I don't think so.
None of your damn business.
If it affects the mission, better you should leave it behind. Shepard, once you find a way through the Omega-4 relay to the Collector homeworld, there's no guarantee you'll return.
Yeah, I thought so, but I wasn't sure if that chapter
your entire team must be fully committed.
Like I said, it's been a while since I played.
Let me worry about them. You just find us a way to the Collector homeworld.
I just want to be upfront about your odds. You'll need everyone at their best. I've forwarded 3 more dossiers. Keep building your team while I find a way through the relay. And be careful, Shepard. The Collectors will be watching you.
I guess we're really gonna do it. Hit the Omega-4 relay. Take the fight to the Collectors.
That is what we all signed
Looking
up for.
forward to the action. After seeing what those bastards did on Horizon, though, makes you think.
They're powerful, but we've got a few tricks for them. If anyone can stop them, we can.
No argument there, Commander. Horizon just made it hit home. What we're doing, what we're up against. Gonna go take care of a little unfinished business. I imagine everyone else is, too. Getting some closure, you know?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Well, of course you're gonna make a new tank. We already discussed that that's your favorite.
Alliance HQ.
Commander Shepard, I need to discuss a sensitive matter with you privately.
I'll take this in my quarters.
This is where Admiral I Need a Favor asks for a really shitty favor. And I'm sorry, but I would not... Granted, I would probably accept the mission, but I would not go by myself to Arrival DLC. Sorry. But that is not how I work.
Commander, thank you
I
for
am
your
not
time.
an infiltrator,
I'll
so
keep this brief.
I'm not going to be able to be sneaky anyway.
Out in Batarian space.
At least if I hit it with a full team, there won't be any survivors to tell.
Dr. Kenson recently reported that
saw
she
me.
found evidence of an imminent Reaper invasion.
So why call me?
Just this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her. They're holding her in a secret prison outpost on terrorism charges. I need you to infiltrate the prison and get her out of there. As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
I'll make this a priority.
The prison is hidden underground in a Batarian outpost on Aratat. I'll upload the coordinates now. Once she's secure, confirm her discovery. We'll debrief you when you're back.
Got it.
Hackett out.
Oh, I just thought of a perfect way for you to pick up a Batarian. In the third game. when you do Arya's side mission to go take back Omega, and Bray's walking you out afterwards, and it's like, when Shepard's like, you always get these shit assignments, Bray, and he's like, not this time. He could be like, this time I'm leaving with you. Alright, who's this? This is someone asking you to get back colonists. And this is, Cerberus Information Processing has sent us leads for the Shadow Broker for Liara. Right, or Arya is thankful and it's given us one of her best operatives. Either way they wanted to play it, you know?
Jacob wants to speak with you, Commander.
I'll bet he does.
I saw the reports on Horizon, Commander. What you did was amazing. The report mentioned that Ashley Williams was there. How did that go?
It was good to see her.
Do you have strong feelings for her?
What we had together is in the past now.
I'm sorry. Parting ways with someone so close is never easy.
I appreciate that, but I'll be okay.
Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Operative Lawson would like to see you at her station on the crew deck. Operative Taylor would like to see you over in the armory. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Alright. So, we'll go Joker next. Then we'll go Jacob Moradin.
Hey, Commander. It's, pretty crazy the people you can run into out here, huh? I mean, it was probably a setup or something, but it was still good to see Ash. Operations Chief Williams, wasn't it?
We talked, but things have changed. We let it go.
Oh, good, because I was not looking forward to your mood if that went bad. There's a reason I don't date crew, Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Quiet enough. What the?
Trouble?
No, it's nothing. Son of a... Very funny, Edie. Real original. Stop it.
You did insist on manual control, Mr. Moreau.
Huh.
That's it for now.
These two are fantastic. I mean, they'll never stop being the funniest ones on the ship. Followed closely by my engineers, right? Alright, let's go let Jacob ask for his favor.
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
The Yeoman said you wanted to see me. What's this about, Jacob?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago.
Huh.
I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
I'd think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. But if he's actually alive and needs help, I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Later, updating crew dental records. All Cerberus personnel have cyanide capsules in molars. Primitive. Ocular nerve flashbangs harder to disarm. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
I like how
I'll be here if you need me.
That's something he says offhandedly, and then late in the third game when you read the report of the interrogation of the Cerberus operative and his face explodes.
How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything. Miranda wants to see you, Commander.
The only ones that should have anything to say to me on this deck are Miranda, maybe Garrus. He might still be unchatty.
Weren't you originally stationed on Horizon?
Yes. If I hadn't joined Cerberus, I'd be abducted by the Collectors right now.
Wow, you really dodged a bullet.
Yeah, I couldn't take that. They creep the hell out of me.
Yeah, I don't think he might not have anything to say to you until he
Shepard,
finds the guy.
I find
who's
myself in the
searching for.
unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Miranda, you're one of my crew. Tell me what's on your mind.
You remember what I told you about Father? Building a dynasty? There was another reason I went to Cerberus for protection. I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
So you think your father has tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium.
Yeah.
I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options.
Very old,
He's
though.
too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
But, I mean, in the future, with all the super high tech, maybe old school is the way to go.
What do you need me to do?
Low tech can
My
be the
father is
answer
extremely
sometimes.
persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in the lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
Let's go see if Garrus can be persuaded away from his calibrations for a moment.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle
Yeah,
of
I
some
think he's gonna be
calibrations.
focused on his calibrations until he finds
Talk to you later,
those.
Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
You'll be there, but you won't talk to me.
Shepard,
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
the hold is too open. Not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Granth would target here to scatter heavy cargo. then focus on engines.
That is
That's
one
what
of the
tank
better
imprints
lines
show
in
about
third
human
game.
ships anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember
Couple
this
of them.
picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
Something must move you. You're as genetically Krogan as you can get.
I see suffering, the dead, and I think weak. I'm supposed to be strong. My guts were grown from thousands more worthy. The dead were weak. If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why Okeer started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak, pitiful.
So you started small, but you became what you are. Not everyone gets that chance.
I'm built for strength, but didn't earn it. I just am. Those dead were strong enough to try, even if they lost. The perfect Krogan, ignoring what made me. No strength in that. I'll
Yeah,
take another
that'll
look
be
at what
soon.
happened
We're
to
gonna
the
go pick
Krogan.
up the Justice Guard
Find
next
a
time.
reason to care about it.
We're gonna finish up our chats and then
So Kenneth, did you know we've got a crazy woman squatting down in the subdeck?
What? If she touches anything, I'll kill her.
Oh, and the only thing she wears from her waist up is tattoos.
Oh, maybe I should go down and welcome her aboard.
And she's a murderer, has biotic powers that could crush you with a blink, hates everyone in Cerberus.
Damn it, girl. Stop toying with me.
On that note, let us finish our conversations off with Jack.
Hey,
Tell me something I don't know about you.
nothing to tell. Why?
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring. You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
I could be genuine. You have no way of knowing.
I have eyes, and I have history. You'll back off. As soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
Seems like you miss it a little more than you want to admit.
Pick every little word apart if you want, but it doesn't change the way the galaxy works. Come on, you've been around.
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Minara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? Are you eyeing me up? Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking say so.
I'm not looking for that.
I don't get you. You don't want anything, but you keep coming around. Okay, maybe we'll talk later. Maybe not.
You are correct. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. I probably will be back down here bugging you. Let's go back up to the CIC, where we will save for the evening.
No messages for you, Commander.
And now that it branches out to so many more possibilities of which quests can be done, because they can really be done in almost any order now, before, you know, as long as they all get done before we get to IFF. So I'll probably start making notes in the video description about what quests we've done. Let's see.
How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting
All
with
right.
you.
That's us for the evening. And I will catch up with you guys this weekend. Thanks for joining me this evening, and stay safe and well.